So I tested out some variations to the build today, and it was basically me trying to include Druid in a way. And what I did first is basically trading off Oracle, because what I didn't realize is that lycanthropy, well, it didn't actually give all the stats that it says there. Well, it's on human form, but it did give like 400 crit because I do have 600 crit already, and it gave me an extra 400 crit, which is kind of nuts if you think about it. And that made me consider like trying it, like see how good crits are in general if you don't have BDI. So I traded off Oracle for Druid, and I also forgot until I already exchanged Oracle for Druid that Striatroth has also changed with rebuild. Is that it increases physical critical damage by at max level. At max level it gives let's see, what was it, 98% at level 80 attribute levels, and that is kinda nuts. So I got a guaranteed crit from BDI'd, and if my God Smash does 500k, it basically doubles the damage. Because physical critical damage is different from physical critical attack. Physical critical attack is basically the stat, which is in a factor for the critical damage. But physical critical damage bonuses is basically a bonus on what you deal, the critical hit you deal. So if my God Smash does 500k, then it basically doubles it, so I hit cap. Which is nutty if you think about it. And considering it's only lasts for 15 seconds, it's really good for bursts basically. So yeah, Lycanthropy, extra crit, Striatroth, and generally Thorn is a good skill for PvP. Cordsmata is nice too. It has bleed and poison and all that shit. I don't remember. Extra movement speed. Did it give extra movement speed? I'm not sure. Anyway, so yeah, I traded off Oracle for Druid, and it didn't. It hit cap. It hit cap like I thought it would. The only problem is that it doesn't have a lot of AoEs anymore, like Fanatic Illusion and Immolation, and it didn't have Fanaticism, and it didn't have Invulnerable. Why do I have Invulnerable in 2 slots again? So it doesn't have Invulnerable, which makes it a bit unsafe to when you trying to set your boss up. Because if he knocks you down and you lose like 1 buff, then you do like 200k less damage or some shit. But yeah, so I tested out Druid, and Druid was pretty nice. And the other problem was SP management. Arcane Energy basically, because every setup you have to do, it's basically 7 or 8 skills, 7 to 8 skills. 6 to 8 skills, something like that, and that costs a lot of mana. So having Arcane Energy just helps a ton. Like I use it every time it's up. It helps a ton with SP management. You don't have to glug 3 kinds of potions, but with Druid you kind of have to, because you don't have Arcane Energy anymore. So if you're not addicted to Arcane Energy, then Druid might be a thing still for you, because it's still a solid build. The only difference is the SP management and Invulnerable. Oh my god, I'm dying. SP management and Invulnerable. So yeah. So if you want to do Zealot-Inquisitor, Zealot-Inquisitor Druid, it's a fully viable build. It does a lot of damage. but it's also a lot of it's overkill. It's super overkill. Because when I popped Zealot-Inquisitor Druid, because Zealot also got this fucking skill. Let's see, Blind Faith, which increases critical. If you can read there. Even if I point, you can't see that my finger. It increases critical damage dealt to enemies hit by the additional damage of Blind Faith. Increases critical damage dealt to enemies hit. Okay, yeah, by 50%. So if you debuff the boss with the Blind Faith first, and then use that, then you do a 25% more. No, not 20. 50% more off the base damage from your God Smash. So if your God Smash does 500k, Striatroff gonna make it. Where's my notepad? What do I have to? Striatroff. I don't know how to. Let's call it Striatroff. Striatroff is gonna add. If your God Smash does 500k, God Smash. Striatroff adds 500k extra if you crit with God Smash. Then Striatroff adds 500k, and that's with level 80 attributes. And then, what's it called? Blind Faith adds another 50%, which is based off the God Smash crit damage. So you get 1,250,000. Yeah. So you get 1,250,000. Yeah. Damage. But since it's just one hit, you cap at 1 million. So yeah, it's a lot overkill. And considering my weapon isn't as good as it can be yet, it's only a plus 11. It's only, where is it? It's only a plus 11 with a few I forgot. With a few gems, it can be a lot better. And I don't even have full Velcoffer gear yet. And I don't have the I-cores and all that shiz. So I could go a lot higher. So I could probably reach cap with my current build. So having Striatroff is a lot overkill. So I still stand by my old build. That it's superior to the other builds. It's generally more balanced all around. You got SP management. You don't have to do a lot of things. Well, you do need to do a lot of things. It's OP, but you don't need to glug potions. You can have one slot for potions. You have Twist of Fate. You have Foretell. You have Divine Might, which is just a general increase in DPS and effects. Yeah, there's nothing to lose. But if you really want to play Druid in any way, then you can still go Druid, Inquisitor, Zealot, and still achieve the burst damage that you normally do with this build. So yes, that's the thing I had to that I tested with Druid.